Are you in school right now and having a hard time managing your classwork and content creation? Well, don't worry about a thing, because I'm going to help you manage all that stress in today's episode. Let's do this. So I know it can be really stressful dealing with college, working, and doing content creation all at the same time. Trust me, because I've been there. And I'm still doing that right now, but I finally able to grip it and manage it and make it my own and how to thrive in this environment. I'm actually really close to graduating, and I'm really looking forward to what happens afterwards. But to get here was a mission and a half. Let me tell you. By the way, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, because all we're going to be talking about is content creation in the digital space, whether that be photography, video, graphic design, anything that you can think about, we're going to be talking about in this channel to help each other grow as a community. Let me give you a little bit of backstory. So instead of graduating high school and then becoming a freelancer afterwards, I was really scared of that route. I'm a person that likes having safety nets and having plan Bs because I get so much anxiety, I stress out. So what I did was I went to college. Like everyone else, I made sure to go to a college that I would not have any student loans or debt in. A very affordable local college. And then what I did was I got an assistant position. I started assisting for a guy who does a lot of commercial and video work. And then after doing that, I started working with other people around town, getting to know the industry. And while I was doing that, I was also building my own portfolio. I was not only working on my other stuff for social media, ultimately I can't really focus so much time on, but as well as growing my own media company, working with a lot of small businesses to do commercial work. And of course, that somehow you get bigger clients here and there. So I get the exposure level of working for an assistant, doing bigger things. And of course, I've moved up from just a PA to an AC to sometimes a grip, whatever it may be. I've done a lot of positions working with this guy. I get a lot of experience. Assisting for somebody who's higher up is a beautiful thing because it really helps you grow, makes you sharper as a content creator, makes you run and gun, know every asset of production. It's seriously something I would recommend. But I didn't want to graduate college. I didn't want to graduate high school and then not have a degree, but yet not work. So I did both. And that's a lot to manage. That's a lot of stress to be on your shoulders. So what I did was I figured out that I have a lot of self-discipline. And the best way to go about doing this was I would take online courses. Some of my courses were not offered online, but a lot of the prerequisite courses that are needed can be taken online. So I did just that. What I did was on my syllabus week, I basically got 3 weeks done. I got 3 weeks ahead of the game. Even the classes I had in person, I got like 2 weeks ahead. It's kind of hard to do 3 weeks, but you look at the syllabus, you read the syllabus, and like, hey, I can get ahead. I was constantly getting ahead because with freelancing, you never know when you can get a phone call. I can get a phone call tomorrow to get on a job. I don't really do that as much. I've kind of separated myself so that way I can grow my own stuff. But before, the way it worked, I would get a phone call, be like, hey, I need you for 3 days tomorrow. And I needed the cash, I needed the experience. I took it. I said, screw school, and I was so ahead, I didn't need to worry about it. So you want to make sure that you're always ahead of your game. But how do we do that? Especially now when there's trying to create so much content. So you need a schedule, and then you also need buffer time. So what I would do is I would have my weekdays just like crazy work time, but I would have buffer rooms. So I would make sure I would dedicate some times of the day for entertainment, because remember, we want us to keep ourselves healthy. We don't want to get sick. So, you know, some TV, some anime, whatever it may be, I would watch, play some video games, but that's all buffer time. So if something were to happen next week, I can get ahead of the game. The weekends, I just save the weekends for just morning work, and then after 12 o'clock is all fun and games. The reason why I do that instead of having the weekend or off for fun or just for studying is because you want to make sure that you have that buffer time. Remember, if you get called out for 3 days, a week, sometimes I'll get called out for 2 weeks, that would hurt a lot. That would only put me back 1 week of advantages, but still, things need to be submitted. So you gotta just keep your mind focused. You want to always be on your toes. Be ready for anything. Don't let things distract you. I can get really easily distracted. Make sure that you know what you want and you keep on moving with what you want. If something doesn't pertain to what you want, ultimately in the future, don't do it. Forget about it. Make sure you keep on growing. This stress management is crazy. It took me about 2 years to manage it all. And then on the third year, I was running it. It was running really smooth. Now in my 4th year, it's just like it's autopilot. I'm just working and going. Nothing phases me now. Such a tough thing. Biggest tip I can give you when you're managing schoolwork, content creation, and work at the same time is have buffer room. Make sure you get ahead. You got to keep your mind focused. I know we all want to party, have fun, but ultimately, if you want to have the future you want, that is the fun you want, right? So think about that. Work really hard now so you can have the future you want later. I know I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out, and I'm super excited to see where life takes me after graduation. I know I want to stay in master's, but that's not as much time. I want to keep on growing my social media platforms and my media business and working with all these other people, creating revenue, always growing my business. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you're struggling right now, let me know. Put it down in the comments below. I'll try to help out as much as I can, give you as much guidance as I can. I know the community behind us is always helping each other out, so please don't be scared to leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button because I make videos every week. Kiss, kiss.